can't see it all. Even if I could, it'll all be great. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. My tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window. And I can't see it all. Even if I could, it'll all be great. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
God, what's going on? How am I standing right here, but my body is over there? Why am I in a hospital? Why do I feel so weird? Where's my family?
You
Why?
always were a massive overreactor.
Well, I'm sorry, but
Well, look at that. The realization set in.
who's there?
I'm someone you've known for a very long time. Your entire life, in fact.
How is that even possible?
It's simple. It's because I'm you. Well, not you on a mirror copy, but I'm a part of you. I'm your conscience.
My conscience?
Did I not just say that? Yes, I'm your conscience. And I'm here to save you from dying.
Okay, time out. I'm really confused here.
Well, let me break it down to you. You were driving and you zoned out. Don't say you didn't because I know. Unfortunately, you got hit from the side by a car going way over the speed limit. An ambulance was called, you got rushed to the hospital, and now you're currently fighting for your life in a coma. Honestly, I'm not really sure how you ended up astral projecting yourself into your mind, but it's nice to talk to you, Orchid.
Wait, if you're my subconscious, that means all those times I talked to myself.
You were talking to me, and yes, we've had some interesting conversations over the years. You do remember my name, right?
Of course, I named you Lily.
Or did I name myself?
I genuinely don't know how to answer that question. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm in a coma right now, I probably would pass out.
Yeah, we should probably go fix that coma while we're at it.
How on earth would we even do that?
Technically, we're not on Earth. We're in another plane of existence. But follow me and I'll explain.
So you're telling me that the coma caused me to project myself into my mind, and now I'm able to interact with important parts of myself?
Yes, that's exactly what I told you while we were walking here.
Speaking of, how did we get here so fast?
This is your mind, your body. You can do almost anything you can think of.
Then why can't I wake myself up?
That's a little more difficult. Here, take a seat and let me explain it. You're probably wondering, why is everything so dark? Why are the chairs magically in the center of a lit up room? Why does everything feel so familiar but so different? Oh, who am I kidding? That's exactly what you're thinking. The thing is, everything here is a manifestation of you, your complexity, your fears, your passion. Everything you've ever even thought of is here.
But I don't see everything. I barely even remember anything now.
Well, that's because most of your memories are stored somewhere else in your unconscious mind.
I know about my unconscious, but I never seemed so...
Personified?
That's the one.
I'll make it easier for you to understand. And I'm gonna need you to listen here. We need to venture into the unconscious and find a personified being so we can return you to the world of the living. To do that, we need help from the brain and the heart, the two other primordial beings around here.
Why can't you do it then?
We're maintained by a balance set together. That's why I can't venture and find your unconscious. She's too powerful by herself. But if we're able to get power from the heart and the brain, our power will be enough. Besides, we have a trump card. You.
I think I get it now. Everything revolves around me, but at the same time, you guys exist by yourselves. If I utilize my abilities,
You'll be unstoppable. I'm glad we're on the same page because we're about to take a little trip.
a trip? Where are we going?
We have to transverse to your two primordials. That'll cause us to have to walk through some dangerous parts of your being. We'll start with the heart, though.
Let me guess. To get to my heart, I'm gonna have to deal with some of my emotions.
Ooh, you're smarter than you think. But then again, I'm your subconscious, so I already knew that. Let's go.
What's going on? Why are you acting so weird now?
I need to warn you. We've reached our first emotion, and this is not the emotion I was hoping for.
The implication of that being...
Because she knows the last time she was here, I threatened to rip her head clean off.
What the hell is going on in my body? Why? What the hell is going on in here?
Orchid, whatever happens, please just stay calm.
Oh yeah, let's tell her to stay quiet, keep her ignorant, and repress herself from her feelings some more. That's what you idiots have been doing. And now look what happened.
I don't know what's happening to me, but the more she talks, the more I feel, I don't know.
Angry?
Yes, thank you.
Well, that's bound to happen. After all, that's who you're staring at.
Then why are you pissing me off so much?
Pissing you off? That feeling that you're dealing with right now is nothing compared to what I deal with every day. Dealing with you every day. Only being able to feel your anger towards the world. You know, the worst part about it is?
What?
You're too much of a bitch to do anything. You don't know how to deal with your anger. You rather just put it to the side. Well, now, it's here right in your face. And yet, you choose to do nothing. You should be ashamed of yourself. Why is that, Orchid? Why is it that every time something happens, you choose to deny how it makes you feel? Do you know how hurtful that is? I'm an important part of you as well, and you choose to ignore me. I just want to be appreciated as well. I'm not just destruction and fire. I'm a burning passion that deserves to be seen. Why can that be shown?
Because you're not stable.
Oh, look, here comes a dramatic one.
Do you enjoy acting like a child, or are your feelings stuck there?
Don't act like you're special, middle child.
That's true. I came second, which means I'm still wiser and more knowledgeable than you will ever be.
And yet, you're still a weak, pitiful.
Could you please give it a rest? This isn't the time for you or your feelings. This is about her. and her feelings.
Wait, so is this about me or it isn't? Because that was kind of...
Shut up and listen. The reason why you're not shown as much anger is because while you are passion incarnate, passion leads to destruction if left unchecked. You're living fire, and it is in fire's nature to burn. That's not your fault, but you have to be careful. You attacking Orchid only showed that fact.
What's going on with me? I don't know how to interpret what's happening.
You're being pulled by both anger and sadness at the same time. Orchid, while my sister was brash, she was also correct. You repressed your feelings way too much, and it's caused you so much turmoil in the past that you no longer know how to deal with or handle it. I don't think you ever learned how to, honestly. I know your family didn't treat you the best, and expressing yourself often led to punishment. You felt so much sadness in your life. I understand your complexity, and I can say it does get better. You just have to let go and be who you truly are.
But what if people don't accept me? What if everyone grows tired of me and I'm left alone?
Sometimes, Orchid, it's not about how people feel about you. It's about learning to love and accept yourself for who you are. You can't let people tell you how to feel and then say if your anger or sadness is right or wrong. We're all different. All that matters is that you're happy.
You mean it?
Of course I do. But let's not get cheesy here. We need to stay focused. Do you hear that?
Hear what? Oh wait, I do. It's like it's calling me.
Yes, follow the sound and let it guide you. I think you'll like what we find.
Wow, everything in here feels so joyful. It's like every good memory and experience I've ever had is here.
Well, I don't know about the memories, but your happiness does reside here. As a matter of fact, she's over there.
Hi, gals. I see you finally made it to us. I love to see that. Get it? Love because, well, you know, actually, you might not know, but what Lily should
We
know.
get it, Hat.
Oh, lighten up, Lily. You should be extremely happy to be here. I know I am. And then again, I am just walking happiness, but I think that's besides the point.
Okay, then what is the point?
Well, the point is that we are...
Oh my goodness, could you please get on with it?
Bitch, don't rush me! As I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, ladies, welcome to the heart.
Why, hello there, Orchid Sweetie. I see you finally made it to us. I've been waiting for you here after all.
Wait, really? You have?
Of course, hon, I'm your heart. I know all about how you've been feeling. And I'm sorry that you had to deal with sadness and anger all alone by yourself. You know, if I could have helped, I would have.
Well, I'm not upset or anything, but if you don't mind me asking, why couldn't you?
It's all for good reason, of course. If Lily has explained it to you, we're all kept together through harmony and balance. If I leave where I am and interfere with other components of your being, I could very well throw off the balance out of place and send your body into a shock. This wouldn't be good for any of us.
Speaking of sending my body into shock, when I switched over to being vegetarian, I ate that piece of chicken.
Oh yeah, that almost took me out, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's try to never do that again, please.
I'm sorry about that.
It's no problem. So is there something specific that you would like from me?
According to Lily over here, you have the power I need to reach my unconscious and wake myself up.
Lily told you that, huh? Well, you're in good luck because that's true. I do have the power that you need, and I am more than willing to give it to you. However, I'm not sure about giving it to Lily if that's what you're implying.
Wait, what would be wrong?
Hey, I know the reason. It's because I'm technically one of them as well. You see, just because I'm the closest embodiment of you, Orchid, doesn't mean that I'm completely you. I have a role and a job to follow, just like these two.
But this is different. This is a matter of life and death.
Which is exactly my point. Hart, I understand if you don't want to give me the power. I could honestly care less about it, in fact. What matters to me is making sure that Orchid is able to wake up and live her life. And I think that if you weren't an actual heart and had one yourself, which you might, I don't really know how your analogy works, you would do the same thing in my shoes.
All right, I think I know the best plan of action. I'm going to give you both the power that you need.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
It's clear to me that the situation is dire, and in order to fix what's been broken, I have to take risks and gambits of my own. That's why I've bestowed both of you with the heartbeat, my mark that signifies you have my blessing. With it, you'll be able to transverse from feelings up into the brainstems and find the next piece of the puzzle.
But what will happen when the journey is completed? Will the power just return back to you?
That's exactly correct. Wow, you're such a smart girl, Orchid. Can't wait for you to wake up and realize it yourself.
Yeah, that's real nice, but we've got to go now. The clock is still ticking, and I would hate for you to be stuck in a coma forever.
Wait, before you go, there's something I would love to show you.
I don't think we have time.
Lily, what's going on with you? You should be extremely happy as well.
You're right. I just want to make sure you get back to the world. That's all. I'm sorry, Happiness. I've been acting an ass to you for no reason. I deserve to get cursed out.
It's okay. All that matters is that you're happy. And honestly, though, you're right. We don't have enough time to watch all of your happy memories. You can feel them just from being here anyways.
The task at hand now is to locate the brain. If you listen through the heart I've given you, you'll be able to get there in no time.
Well, in that case, I'll catch you later. Or feel you later. I don't really know how this works, man, but I'll see you guys soon.
Safe travels, girls.
Safe travels, girls.
Something doesn't feel right. It feels like something is missing here.
Well, it's probably because you're on a futile quest.
I'm sorry, what?
I said, that's probably because you're on a futile quest, and from the looks of it, it's not much of a quest to begin with.
Really? And who are you to tell us?
Well, logic, of course.
Wait, the rapper?
Do I look biracial to you?
Well, I might be a black woman, but I didn't think you guys had to look the exact same way as me, except for my subconscious, of course. And hell, for all I know, my brain could be a fat Russian man.
You know, this right here is exactly one of the reasons why I don't think you guys...
Oh, we're both girls, like a patriot.
You're right, my bad, but that doesn't take away from what I was saying. You two are chasing after a pointless idea.
And how is it pointless?
Because the unconscious is unbeatable. Oh, you're wondering how I know? That's simple. There's only one reason why you've been linking up with your feelings. Congratulations and dealt with all your mommy and daddy issues, but that doesn't mean you have what it takes.
Wow. With you being so logical, I didn't expect you to be such a wet towel.
Oh, is that you to speak?
Wait a minute, what do you mean by that?
Well, that's simple. Before I start, are you a Lord of the Rings fan?
You're a part of me. You know that I...
Trick question. Within the Lord of the Rings, there's this recurring theme of the Ring of Power, corrupting those who come in contact with it. The lesson to learn from here is that power is corrupted, and even those with the strongest of wills can fall into said corruption. I hate to inform you, but your will isn't the strongest. And if that's the case, then what do you think Lily's mind is like?
That doesn't even make sense. You're comparing a fictional movie to a life and death situation. Orchid needs to get to the unconscious or else.
Or else what? We have no idea what's going to happen when she gets there. Your entire trip is based on this notion that the unconscious can control what happens to Orchid's body. What if she says no as well? You can't force her.
I can't believe you have the nerve to utter that out of your mouth.
Excuse me?
No, you need to shut up and listen. You think you run things around here? You have the nerve to speak up things you don't know. Just because your logic doesn't mean you know everything. And you should get that through your thick skull. This isn't your body, it's mine.
Whoa, where did you get confident?
You know better than me that it's always been here all along. That's how to embrace it, that's all.
Confidence won't stop for whatever bad thing is coming. You can't ignore the dangers of what you're doing.
Do you know who you're speaking to here? Hello, I'm literally a coma girl right now. I think we're a bit past the danger stage.
You don't know what stage we're in. And that's the issue. I don't get why that's not clicking for you.
Well, maybe it's because you're trying to tell a woman what to do with her body.
Oh, please. Just because you perceive me as a male doesn't mean that I'm... Wait.
Are you okay?
No. I'm not okay. I'm a man, but at the same time, I'm a woman. Who am I? What am I?
What would you look at that? Logic doesn't know the answer to something. That might be irony to the highest degree.
Yeah, I've had an existential crisis before, but this is taking it to a new level. We need to focus. Look here, Mr. Biracial.
It's funny because he's logic.
We need to know where the brain is of this operation.
Well, according to you, that would be you.
Don't get smart with me, even though you're a part of my being. Now I'm gonna ask you one more time. Where is the
brain? You know, Logic, if you want to try and prove yourself to me by having a debate with Orchid, you could at least keep yourself together.
It's not my fault that...
I know it's not your fault. I just wanted to test this moment out and see if I could test a hypothesis.
Hypothesis, huh?
Well, yeah. Well, Logic is only able to see things from a black and white perspective. And within that black and white perspective, it can come off as a bit rude or blunt sometimes. It's kind of ironic that you take the form of a male, Logic.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Well, everyone knows that dude's only thinking black and white.
I'm an embodiment, an essence, and you're comparing me to the things Orchid ate.
Yeah, not gonna lie, he has a point there, Orchid. I'm not the most supportive of your relationship choices.
Okay, one, can we not? I literally just got done talking about my feelings to my feelings. And that's besides the point. Two, you're literally my brain. You literally decide who I am.
Let's not play the blame game here. Now look, I'm not too sure of this plan of yours either. There's honestly a list of possibilities I've gone through showcasing utter disaster. However, given our current predicament, there's no time for hypotheses or what ifs. We need to take action. The best idea that I could even come up with right now is for you to confront the unconscious mind.
Oh yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that.
But don't worry. With my calculations, you should have more than enough power to get her to listen to reason.
Besides, once you defeated her, there'll be no one who can take you on.
Who knows? Maybe we won't have to fight. I'm really hoping that's the case.
Huh? You sound scared now, Lily. What's up? Scared to go against a big, bad unconscious?
No. I'm more afraid of what might happen afterwards.
Don't worry, Lily. As long as we're together, everything should be fine.
Really come out of that shell of yours.
I might want to take a seat because this is going to be a bit long.
No problem. Logic, you're sitting on the floor.
Wait, why do I have to sit on the floor?
Well, besides traumatizing me, my parents have taught me the right thing about chivalry. And you being the man here, well, technically not the male, but you're taking the form of one. So do the chivalrous thing here and sit.
Also, she could probably blast you away with her mind right now, so I wouldn't go against her.
I can do what?
Lily, don't confuse her too much. Can everyone please just take a seat? Let me explain. So here's the thing about the unconscious mind. She's quite an anomaly. She can move through an area that we refer to as the void, and it's a space that encompasses all of Orchid's memories, even the memories that aren't important enough to be remembered. The brain can soak up millions or trillions of terabytes of information, but it's all stored by itself.
So that's why things around here always look so blurry.
Correct. There are things shifting at all times due to the amount of memories that you have acquired. The thing is, though, the unconscious mind is able to recall and absorb these memories, which gives her the ability to utilize the void's energy. She's nothing to be played with. But I'm going to give you the gift of knowledge, and that should both raise your skill and your power. You two should be fine. You two should be able to get her to listen. The only thing that I could think of that could work would be to combine the knowledge with the heart and to teleport to her location.
Okay, wait, so I can teleport now too?
If you concentrate hard enough on the unconscious mind, you will be able to travel to her location. I can tell you no more though. You're gonna have to figure out the rest of the situation on your own, but I do wish you the best of luck.
Thank you for all of your help. We gotta get going though.
Good luck. All of our sake.
Well, thanks.
I guess we better get you to that finish line then.
Remember, concentrate on her, and you'll be there. Be prepared though, she'll know that you're coming.
Exactly what I'm counting on. Come on, Lily.
Well, would you look at that? Two people at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Judging from the condescending tone and darkness, I'm going to assume that whoever that voice belongs to is the unconscious mind.
That's correct. I am the unconscious mind, but you can call me Rosemary to make things simpler for you, Orchid.
At this point, instructions on our behalf are kind of pointless. You know why we're here.
Doesn't mean you can't ask me. Have some manners, Orchid.
Okay. Can you wake me up?
Maybe I can. Have you ever just looked and admired it all?
Pardon me?
Well, of course you haven't. You wouldn't be able to, but it's honestly so captivating. All these memories that just float around. Took me a while to organize them more chronologically, though. Your mind is pretty wild.
Every memory that I've had since birth?
Every single one. I've been here since the beginning, and I might be here for the end.
Might be? So you can die separately?
Not necessarily die, of course. More like you forget how to remember things. Let's hope you never get Alzheimer's.
Listen, you're wasting time. Can you just...
I don't remember asking you to speak, Lily.
Leave her alone!
I didn't expect you to be this strong. You've actually come face to face with your feelings and brain. You're such a smart woman, Orchid.
Wait a minute, why are you complimenting me but harming Lily? We're the same person.
Lily needs to learn her place, and I find it best that I teach her that.
There's no point in us fighting, though.
I know there isn't, but you wouldn't understand it, even if I tried to explain it to you. So, I want you to take a nap for a little while.
Wait!
I hate to see you in pain, Orchid. I really do, but this is for the best.
It isn't the best way, though. This whole time, everyone's been working to try to make me realize who I am, the things that I can achieve. They tell me that the more I believe, the more powerful I become. They said that I'm the only one strong enough to beat you, but I don't want to beat you. I don't gain anything from fighting myself. I've done it my entire life. I'm done running away from my problems. I think I get it now. Cruel saying you make your will your own reality. So I made your will my reality. I control it. I never really needed you. I just needed to believe in myself.
I'm trying to tell you. I know things that you don't for a reason. Do you want to know the most important thing, though?
What's that?
Lily has been playing you, Orchid.
What?
You wouldn't understand it. But you've been in a horrible position in your life. There was a time in particular right after your brother died, Orchid. Your parents were in a bad spot themselves and said some things that they never should have said to you. They sent you into a spiral, and you would have considered taking your own life if I didn't have the memory from you in your sleep.
I didn't know you could do that.
Only situations that required me to do so. But the problem is, just because I can hide the memories from you, doesn't mean I can hide them from her, from Lily. She's a living embodiment of what's in your mind, and what you may feel can be amplified by 10.
She seems so happy, though. Why would she help me?
She's been hiding the fact that as you gain power, she does as well. She's you, after all. And now that you've realized what you can possibly be, she's close to that level as well.
But I can beat her, right?
Sorry, but I don't think that'll be happening.
Why would you lie to me? Why?
Lily. Lily, please don't do this.
Oh, Rose.
You know this isn't right.
That's where you're wrong. This is the most sure I've ever been.
Are you willing to throw everything away? Are you not scared to die?
That's the thing, Rose. I've been dead for a long time.
I can't believe you do this. I mean, not even just this adventure, but over the years, too.
That's just it, Orchid. Over the years, we haven't been okay. Suffering in silence for so long, you wouldn't understand it, but I would.
And what you're doing is selfish. You don't speak for me.
Really? I don't speak for you? Everything I have ever done has been for you. I am you, and I want what's best for you. You live in a cruel world with cruel people. Your own parents tried to forsake you. I've sat and gone through the emotions and understood who you are. And just because you can't understand it doesn't mean it's not true.
Are you really understanding? Or are you just stubborn? I'm sitting here telling it to you. I do not want to die.
I know. And I'm so sorry that I've done this. I really am, Orchid. At the beginning of this little trip, I was stuck with my mindset. Over time, though, you showed me that just confronting the pain could possibly help. It could possibly provide relief. And I enjoyed seeing you truly happy, even if it was just you interacting with yourself. Maybe if you could do this more, you could truly be happy. The thing is, I know that will never happen. I know that if you wake up right now, you'll eventually fall back into the void.
Then stop. Stop this madness. And let's go back to the brain. Maybe she'll be able to.
I hate to inform you, but the brain isn't coming back. Neither is anyone else you've met.
You didn't.
I did what I had to do. I'd rather you be dead than to suffer.
That wasn't your choice to make. You don't dictate that.
Sadly, I do.
I feel different. What was happening to me?
Everything is fading because you're dying. By destroying your brain, your memories are fading. But thankfully, that won't kill you. Your heart failure will. It'll be peaceful because you're basically still sleeping.
Nothing about this is peaceful. You're killing me.
Well, really, I'm killing us both. I remember when we learned about a theory. A theory that's really stuck with me. The idea that you may randomly wish to cause harm to yourself. Say, for instance, you're driving, or if you're just looking down the road. You could have no suicidal thoughts at all, but it will just come to you, I guess. We've experienced it quite a few times as well, you know? I think it's called Call of the Void.
Tell me something. Was it all worth it at least? When I'm gone, people remember me when they have good thoughts.
Don't worry. You left a good mark on this world.